Hi there, welcome to Tessie Homes. My name is Jennifer, and today we're going to be talking about something that is a little bit interesting and something that you might as well say, I beg, mind your business. So, if you want to know what it is, then stay tuned. Now, today's video is targeted at married people, especially the men. Yes, so if you're a married man, come closer. I'm talking to you. Now, as you all already know, and if you don't know, if it's your first time watching our channel or coming across our channel, welcome! Yay! We're so happy to have you. Tessie Homes is a real estate company based in Lagos, Nigeria. So yes, today I want to talk about something real estate related or something family related to. So if you're a married man or a married woman, please come close. If you're not, if you're single, you can also watch this to help you when you're married. Now, according to our culture here, one thing that is very popular is our married men, our fathers, like to keep things to themselves. They don't really, communicate their investments. They don't really communicate, even like their bank accounts, like the people that are doing businesses with, what business they are doing with this person. And a couple of people don't even like to have their wheels on ground. So, like for instance, if you don't already know this, my dad is late, and I remember, like when my dad was alive, and the conversation of having a will would come would come up. Like every other African father, my dad would say, "Oh no, so I'm not going to have a will. Oh no, so I'm not writing a will because I'm not going to die anytime soon." Or when you bring up the conversation, it's like, so you want me to die? Why are you asking me to write the will? Da 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 da. So will was just very related or just assumed when the conversation comes up that you're planning for him to die, and that's just like how the average African father is, or even mother, right? So now in our previous video, I did like speak about the importance of investing early and all of that. And I used my dad as an example because my dad was someone that invested in real estate a lot. My dad had a lot of properties, a whole lot of properties. And it's quite funny, but at the time when my dad died, so my dad died at 54. My dad died in 2010. Yes, my dad died in 2010. And, as at the time when my dad died, he did not plan to die. Now, that thing might have been funny to you because you're probably like, who plans to die? Well, nobody plans to die. But then there's some situations where, you probably know that, oh, it's 50-50. I might make it, I might not make it. That's like if you're older, if you're sick. But like I said, my dad was just 54. He was quite young and healthy. My dad was a medical doctor, if you did not know, a medical doctor that turned into that went into politics, so medical doctor slash politician. And in 2010, my dad was working in Segun Oni's government, that's the then governor of Ekiti State, as the chairman of the health board, something like that. I can't remember exactly. So I mean, that was no way. It wasn't written. It wasn't something that one probably saw coming. So my dad died in a motor accident, in a car accident, right on his way back from an official meeting. Now you're probably like, she's probably doing a sit down video and telling us about her life. No, I'm telling you about some lessons that can be learned from my dad's life. Now, first off, my dad was polygamous in nature. And no, that's not how every man is supposed to be. But that's not the essence of today's video. So my dad had kids from when he was way younger, like in uni and all. And after being married to my mom, my dad did have other kids that, just appeared out of the blues. And, at this time now, a lot of us did not know anything about our dad or like his properties. My dad didn't really. So my mom knew about just one property, and that's like a property that was in Lagos, in the area where we were staying before he went into politics. So obviously, my mom knew about that property. I think he even had like the documents to that property with her. But outside that, my mom did not know about any other property. And I mean, we all knew about this his mighty mansion that he built in the village, right? But I think outside that, no one really knew about anything. Then we also knew that, there was this plot of land in Abuja that when he worked with Fayoshe in Fayoshe's regime, when Fayoshe, that's the first time Fayoshe was the governor in Ekiti, I think that plot of land in Maitama, I'm sorry, forgive me, in Abuja had been given to like all the commissioners at that time. So we knew that that land existed and we knew that the documents existed, but where it existed, where it was, we did not know. So now my dad died in an accident, like I had said earlier, and the news came as a shock. Personally, I was in Lagos. I think I was in my last year in high school, so I was praying to like go back to school. So my mom was all alone at home and had gotten the news on, I think on the news or on the phone. I can't remember the exact details. So my point is, my dad had family members that worked with him, like probably like stepbrothers or something. And at the time of confusion and everything, my the same day that my dad died, after they had gone to mortuaries from one mortuary to another, trying to find like where his body was, my dad's stepbrother had gone into the room and picked up money because there was government money that was in my dad's custody that he was supposed to, I think, deliver or something to a certain people. There was some money in his custody, and that was money that quite a few people knew about. Like I said, it was supposed to be delivered to like a group of people, and then took money and took property documents, took the property documents for the property in Abuja. Now, my dad had very family members that were not trustworthy and that were not really considerate. And that's just like the story of every average African family or Nigerian family. We watch it in Hollywood movies, but this, like you can see, I'm actually, sharing my life with you. It's not just the Nollywood movie, right? And by the time we all came, everybody had gathered around. By the time we opened the room, we could see that somebody had been in this room and somebody had played around with things. Now we started seeing like maybe one document or another that related to like one property in one place or one place, and it was at that point that we had realized that my dad had actually invested a lot in real estate. Unfortunately for us, we could not trace almost all of those properties. We did not know where they were. We just knew that the property existed in this area in Lagos, but because he had not shared it with either his wife or his kids or even anybody, nobody could really trace it. So as I'm making this video, somebody else probably like has a house or something on a property that is actually in my father's name somewhere here in Lagos. I mean, in different places here in Lagos. And, you know, there are acres of land in Ado Ekiti that he was going to use for something, something, something that only his PA knew about. And his PA probably like has a project going on it because he refused to take us there. and we couldn't trace it. So other people are probably enjoying all of my father's real estate investments at this moment. And you know the funny thing, my father was really looking forward to his 60th birthday because his 60th birthday was the birthday where everything was going to happen. He was going to hear everything about himself. But like we say, or like they say, man proposes, God disposes. He didn't know that he wasn't going to make it to 60. Now, what's the essence of this video, you might say? After investing in real estate, as somebody that has a partner and a family, please and please make sure that your family members are aware. Yes, make sure that your family members are aware of where you invested, what property you invested in. Don't just invest and just keep things to yourself. Dear Nigerian man or dear African man, carry your family members along. Make sure that your family members know where, that's your immediate family, I mean your kids and your wife. Make sure that they know where you keep the documents to your properties or to anything that is important. And please and please and please have a will in place. We asking you to have a will in place is not asking, or it's not us saying that death is knocking at the door. No, but you don't want to die today after suffering and working and putting all these investments in place, and then your family suffers tomorrow just because you refuse to carry them along, and other people are enjoying your sweat or all of your hard work or all of your investment, and your family members are suffering. So when you invest in real estate or you invest in any other thing, make sure that you carry your partner and your kids along. Make sure that they know where you keep these documents. In case anything happens, make sure that they know how they can get access to everything that belongs to you. I just thought to sit down today and share like this slightly painful part of my life, because talking about my dad's death, even if it's 14 years later, still brings tears to my eyes. But I thought that today someone just might learn something from today's video. So, yes, we've come to the end of today's video. If you don't have real estate investment and you're looking at investing in real estate, or you need our advice or help with anything, then don't hesitate to reach out to us on numbers on your screen. If this video was helpful to you, if you learned anything, if there's anything you'd like to share, please don't hesitate to drop a comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified when we drop another video. So I come your way again next week. Toodles.